that's done. Now we have a app icon for all kinds of resolutions. Then we go back to the launch screen. Okay, now we are back in the launch screen, and we will create a responsive launch screen for all kinds of sizes. And I will show you how it's done. And I will make 1 or 2 mistakes on purpose and explain later how they affect the image sizes. So first we select an image view. I deleted everything which was in the view because it was just like annoying, and you can simply delete everything which is in there as well. So first the background, we select, as discussed before, a colorful background. Then we click here. And then we really have to uncheck this box, otherwise you will have left and right constraints, and when you add in constraints on constraints, it gets a bit messy, and you maybe should just delete all constraints and then set up this kind of constraints so everything is clean. If you did a mistake and didn't uncheck the box, uncheck the box. Okay. So it's filling out the whole screen. Then we add a second image view with our logo in white as discussed before. So in the middle, we go for the logo, and then we add constraints again. Uncheck this box. We simply go for 40 here. And I think it's okay with the top and the bottom constraint. So I will simply add these constraints. Okay, so it has 4 constraints now. And then we can see something funny. We click on iPad. And now we see actually the background doesn't look so nice, but the logo on top is kind of fitting. Okay, this has something to do with the original size of the images, I believe, but you shouldn't overdo actually the image sizes, because otherwise your app doesn't load so well, so it takes forever, or the launch screen doesn't load at all, and you simply directly see the content view. So you want to avoid this and actually have proper sizes for these images. You can see, for example, it should show something for the logo. It shows 450 times 36, and for the background it shows this sizing, which is quite big already. Maybe a bit too big, I don't know. Okay, so you shouldn't overdo the sizes, even though the iPhone, for example, has a very high resolution. Okay, we click back on this, and then we do one simple trick with the background. From aspect fit, we go to aspect fill. Ta-da! Now everything is working. So the content mode is quite important for how the image is displayed actually. And I believe there is some possibility to actually alter this background color gradient, as you can see. When we actually change the alpha, it kind of changes. But I believe you can see it better with the iPhone. We now actually, yeah, you can see it simply changes the background. Okay, now it's done. You have a perfectly working launch screen and an app icon, and the only thing you have to do that this is actually selected as the launch screen, so this file, you have to click on this application, and then you should do 2 things. First, you should select iOS 15, otherwise a few things we program won't work. And then you have to select the launch screen file, and you could also select another file for the app icon instead this app icon, but you should simply just select the file where you implemented all these images. Okay, so app icon is fine, And for the allowance screen, we simply select the only possible file, and now everything should work. We can quickly test this out. In this application, we didn't do so much, even though the launch screen looks similar to what we could see from the other application, which I showed you first, which will be the application when it's finished. Okay, the next video will be about all the files we need and how they work together to actually create the application we want to create. And I will explain the storage system, which you can see here. And you shouldn't be surprised if I use different words than other people that explain these kind of things, because I'm self-taught, but I believe people that are self-taught might be the best teachers for you, because I try to use simple terms which I associate with the proper things.